Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk about how to make a positive shield around us while we are healing from a chronic health condition. Most importantly, I would like to also quote some things from a book I'm reading right now. It's called Embrace the Suck. It is written by a Navy SEAL. His name is Brent Gleeson. Brent Gleeson, very interesting. I would like to tell you a few things from this book. So, surrounding ourselves with positive shield while we're going through a chronic health condition is not an easy task, but it's not impossible, and it is absolutely needed in order for the healing process. I see very often on the net accounts which have thousands and thousands of followers who constantly post things like, it's horrible the way I feel, and it sucks, and I stay in bed all day long, and no solution suggested at all for solving any problem. And people are getting dragged into it, getting sucked into it. And how did that solve your problem with the chronic health condition? No. They have some of those accounts post those things to be able to sell you stuff. Maybe that is a little bit of hope of solving the problem. But if you are part of 25,000 people who think this way, and they're there only to complain and only to express their negativity, their pain, and no solution coming out of this, you can't solve your chronic health condition with this action in your life. Absolutely, you can't. So let's talk about what can we do to surround ourselves with positive shield, which will create a healing environment that will help us to heal from the chronic health condition, or at least to start reversing it. First of all, you need a dream, and the dream has to be so big. The dream has to be so enormous and scary, if you wish, that there is no place for drama. No, any place for drama. I do this with every of my clients. If you don't have a dream, I don't know how you navigate through life like that, but I guess it's possible. The way you find your dream is go back to your childhood and remember the fairy tale, the story that impressed you so much that you wanted to be as those heroes, that you wanted to do the same things as someone was doing, that you wanted to be so transformative. A lot of people want to help others, or as the prince helps the princess, or a lot of people want to be really strong and fit, and etc. There you will find your dream. After you find your dream, you need a dream team. Your dream team are all these people that support you with practical things, all these people that don't let you drown into your negativity when you're sick, that they try to cheer you up, pull you out, and show you the road in front of you. This is your dream team. These are the people who are coming into your life when it's difficult, when it's tough, when it hurts, and they ask you, what can I do for you to make things better? Those are people that will suggest your healing pathway, that will support you. If you remain surrounded by people who affirm your condition, affirm your pain, and that's all they do, you will remain in a cloud of negative energy. Once I read a book, they call it ergonom, negative energy, which will be as a protection shield from the positive energy around you. And this is very important to realize, that your emotions, you can be sucked into our negative emotions and stay there for life, totally complain and never get better, because with the thought of yesterday, we cannot make a different life of tomorrow. Whatever thoughts, if you constantly complain, post on the social media how bad you feel and all that stuff, you can never build up a new life, which is a positive life, pain-free life, and etc., healing life. So that's why I would like to challenge you, when things go really bad and you're in pain, instead of reacting, to respond to the pain, to respond to the situation. Reacting is, what is reacting? It is going on social media and tell your 1,000 followers how bad you feel. And that's it. Everybody says, oh yeah, poor you. And 1,000 people will think of you that you're going down, that you're on the negative, you are in pain, and etc. What is responding? Responding is, okay, I have this in my life today, right now, but I will intend that I do one thing different today that will target my pain. I will talk to my pain. I will understand it. I will experience it. But after that, I give myself that little window where I will be doing this. After that, I will move on, because the pain is smaller than me. My dream is bigger. My dream is stronger. My dream is positive, and this is the dream. This is what brings me, pulls me forward. Recently, I had a case where the lady wanted to go on vacation, but 8 days before leaving on vacation, she got COVID. And I promised her, I said, I will recover you and you will go on your vacation. She is so strong in her mind that she immediately shifted her thinking. She said, Maria, I think I was scared that something might happen and I don't go to that so cherished vacation. And now I'm gonna shift my thinking. And then I did my job. I said, in 24 hours, you will feel better. In 36 hours, you will start working. She works at home. And you will see that in 8 days, you will be flying to your vacation. Even you will be forgotten that you had COVID. And that's what it happened, because she decided to put her dream here in front of her mind. Every morning, every minute of the day, she will do everything I ask her to do in order to heal fast. And she did it. She found the energy to do all that, and she is now on her vacation. So this is how you respond instead of reacting. Reacting would have been stay in bed all day long, cry, send messages to friends, how bad I feel, and that's it, miss the vacation. So what else I would like to tell you? Let's talk about the pause and reflect before we react. I had that great teacher in German in Bulgaria. She always taught us, before you say something, you know how teenagers sometimes say not very smart things because they're very impulsive. You count to 10. And I found out later in life that those 10, counting to 10, it regulates my emotions. It gives me room and time to breathe and to balance my biochemistry. And this is how you do that. The emotions have to be processed. Suppressing your emotions from pain, from the fact that nothing is getting better, and or the fact that other people think of you in a negative way as a sick person, and etc. These are emotions which you pick up from the environment and from the messages of your body, and you stuck it inside of your body, and if not processed, they lead to depression, anxiety, and other mental disorders which over time really reflect very badly on our body. So emotions have to be regulated, and they have to be processed. Then you choose your response to the situation, and make sure it's not a reaction, it's a response, a constructive response. What to do to maintain control, or what to do to have effective communication with, let's say, I started talking about the people who think that you're constantly sick, that you need to stay in bed, and or I had a case of friends before. I used to share exactly how I feel to everybody and etc. And people start taking decisions for you because they think they know you, because once or twice or three times you share it with them exactly what is happening inside of you, and they start taking over your life, like literally. How did I change then? I started doing my morning intentions, and this helped me a lot to be braver, to be more focused, because what we need when we have a dream, we need focus, and we need opportunities to move ahead and to follow our dream, because we don't know how the dream will turn up. We just need opportunities that are related to that dream and to act on it. Act, act, act. In your mind, physically, as you can. So you have to realize that positive is absolutely not overrated. Positive is important, and positive thinking changes internally our body. This is proven scientifically because you have different hormonal changes, and that's why positive thinking is not overrated. I know you will say probably, okay, I try to think positively, but the pain doesn't go away, and I'm not healing. I'm sure that there is a lot which can be done. And something which really impressed me lately is one of my clients, one of my members in this group, Tanya. Tanya is battling fibromyalgia, and I'm sharing this because she did share it. And if you scroll down in one of her, it's pinned up also, one of her videos. And how does she deal with it? Well, she gives back to the community. She works with other people who are in pain. She had a podcast, and she helps people who have go through different experiences, not necessarily physical pain, but also mental problems that occur. She works with people pleasers, and that's the way she moves ahead in life, makes big strides, and follows her dream, despite her pain. So it is possible. I wanted to say that choosing how you respond empowers you. I'm sure that the way she responds to her pain and her condition empowers her even more with all that communication with people. And I can tell you another case from many years ago. Somebody I knew, she got leukemia, and the doctor told her, the oncologist, "What are you laughing about? In a few months you will be dead." Every person with this this sentence would just stay home, cry, and get ready to die. But not my friend. She just, because they didn't allow her to go out in the sun because she was having a chemotherapy. So what did she do? She put a big hat, and she went out to meet with people and actually to solve problems for other people who were going through a breakthrough or with a boyfriend or stuff like that, which isn't that amazing? They didn't know what she was going through. They just knew that this hat is very beautiful on her. They didn't know below the hat there was no hair, or she's in pain and she's falling apart, or she doesn't taste what she eats because she goes through chemotherapy. No, this is the way she responded to her disease. Later on, the doctor also told her, "Oh, you got pregnant, the disease will come back stronger." She said, "Well, bring it." She has 2 children to that day. She's alive and she's beaming. So, choosing how you respond empowers you. And this is part of the positive shield you are building around yourself. I hope that makes sense for you, and you are learning and growth from this whole experience with battling with a chronic health condition, because in this experience you can learn a lot about yourself, about the people around you, about the disease. I once had a conversation with one person here from the group, and I told her, "You could be better than a doctor because you went through so much with this, what you're battling. You know how you feel, the experiences, the pain. You are in touch with other people with the same condition, and you can do enormous things for people. You can respond to the disease in a way that healing and helping others, and that will eventually heal you." And now, as I promised you, I wanted to just share a few things from the book Embrace the Suck by Brent Gleason. First of all, he says that find safe relationship to process suffering. And in the beginning, I told you about the dream team. This is your safe relationship to build that positive positive shield around you. And this is something that will help you to process the emotions. You have to face them. You have to face the pain. Many times I said how the pain has to be described. The pain has to be acknowledged. The pain has to be given a label, a name, like a person. And then the pain will just let you go, because the pain wants to be understood. Like every one of us, it has its own entity. It exists in your surrounding, in your heart, in your mind, in your body, physically, and around you, because it helps you to communicate to people how you feel, to communicate to the environment how you feel. it has a very, very interesting entity. It has to be acknowledged, respected, talked to, not fight with, and then it's going to go away. I promise you. I've seen that many times with a lot of clients, especially when you go through, let's say, a headache. Emotions have to be expressed. I very much prefer journaling. You don't have to overload other people because this is not the best thing you want to do about people to people who you love. That's why journaling works very well. Very often emotions can be regulated with breathing. And next one is process the emotions of suffering all the way through. Don't leave anything stuck in your body. This is very, very important. You have to process it and get rid of them. There are many, many techniques like meditation. There are literally techniques that help you expel the emotions out of the body. There are techniques that help you to override emotions, like the timeline, for instance, is one of them. Reflect on and reorder all your priorities. We're coming back to the dream here. You have to know your priorities, your intentions for the day. Very often I start the day and I suggest the same thing to my clients. Do something different today, something which you haven't done before. Be different you. Process your emotions differently. Put on the music and dance, for instance. That will help you enormously to feel that you're moving ahead in life, that you're moving ahead away from this pain, from this chronic health condition you're battling with. Use your experience of suffering to help others. That's what I said. The example with Tanya and my other friend, I told you earlier today. And here are a few questions to ask yourself. What problems can I identify in my life currently? Very often, it's not only the physical pain. It's also mental pain. It's emotional suffering. If you work on those, you will relieve the physical pain as well, because they're all connected. Don't underestimate the emotional pain you carry in your body. Especially women do that very often. Men as well in many cases, but women somehow more often. In the past, did they seem, okay, no, that's the same question. Do I embrace the challenges I face when pursuing aggressive goals and new opportunities? Or do I allow those obstacles to turn me around, to push me back in the direction of my safe village? I want to mention here something I learned from Tony Robbins. He said once that the pain of suffering every day but a little bit is very well received by most of us, and we choose to with the same pattern, with the same little pain every day of our life. Most of the people choose to do that. They stay, for example, in relationships which don't work, and they just swallow a little bit of pain every day. They adapt to it and they stay in it. Same thing with the condition. We learn to stay in this. And I lost my train of thoughts because I saw I'm having a incoming call. Okay, but the pain of making a big change is very, very big. But you know what? It lasts very shortly. If you can go through it very, very quickly and embrace the suck, as he says, and follow that pain, you will be surprised how great you can feel in a relationship, with a chronic health condition. There is a huge difference between both attitudes. It's the way we achieve that is to change the pattern of our thoughts and our actions, our daily actions. Another question he poses here: what potential satisfaction could I derive from taking more risk in life? The big dream is, that's what it is. It's taking risks to move to something you really, really want. So what potential satisfaction? Well, achieving your dream. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that what we dream of? And our purpose in life is to achieve dreams and goals, and to live a better life for us and the people around us. What do I willingly suffer for, and why? Here I want to mention a lot of people take pills that have side effects, and they suffer from it. They have headaches, they have swelling, they have stomachache, but they keep taking the pill. They don't discuss it with their doctor for a change, or how we can get off this pill, because yes, this is possible. So what do I willingly suffer for? You have to take responsibility for what you willingly suffer for, in order to make that shield around you different, positive, and create healing environment. Do I have the ability to change my perspective on the suffering I didn't choose? Yes, you do, through the way you conduct yourself, the way you organize yourself when you are in pain. Yes, you do. And another thought I would like to, it comes from Plato. He says, the first and best victory is to conquer self. Remember that we are the greatest obstacle in our lives, and I can suggest you to listen to Joe Dispenza in this. He is suggesting techniques how to overcome ourselves, how to overcome our beliefs, how to change our beliefs from yesterday to, in order to live a new life of tomorrow, to be different, to heal, and to move ahead in life. This is what I do with my clients as well. Yes, embrace the suck, as Brent Gleason says in his book, but surround yourself with positivity. Make sure you have that big dream that will change your life, will give you purpose and energy to move ahead. Yes, by all means, share how you feel, but share the solution as well. What you do to solve the problem. I haven't seen a doctor solving a problem when it comes to a chronic health condition. On the contrary, the problem remains for life. Think about it. Think about all the other methods that can be used in order to reverse your chronic health condition. And if you have any questions, let's talk about it. Thank you for listening.
Join our Healthy and Community Facebook group. If you have any questions, please free to comment below. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more.